About, were you invited to the combine?
No, I wasn't.
Did that surprise you? I mean, how does that process work out? Did they still invite you?
No, I wasn't really surprised because usually in the combine it goes off numbers, and I really didn't have a lot of statistics. I think my senior year I only caught 12 balls. Then my junior year it was probably close to about 20 balls, 25 balls. So no, I wasn't surprised that I wasn't invited, but I just believe everything happens for a reason, and I'm just thankful for this chance right now.
Okay, after the draft, how many teams called you? How many teams wanted to bring you in for their mini camps or their OTAs?
There was a few actually. There was Cleveland and Detroit, and they were talking to me with Arizona before the draft, and they had called me during the draft, and then after, Arizona was actually the first one to call me, and because Cleveland seemed really interested, but I heard this how it works. I mean, you never know.
Right.
And so Arizona called me, and I wanted to go there, right away, and I called my agent up, and he told me, Arizona would be your best bet. And then Cleveland had called me after, and then Detroit called me like later on that night, but I had already signed with Arizona, or decided to.
Now you have a relationship with Freddie Kitchens, who's the tight ends coach here?
Yes, he was a tight ends coach at Mississippi State, and it was a while ago. It was my sophomore season, but we only knew each other for a year, but he's a great coach, and I'm glad to be with him over here.
All right, what happened at Toledo?
It wasn't for me. Nothing bad about the coaches, nothing bad about the school. It just wasn't for me, and I always wanted to play in the SEC, so that's why I had transferred after my true freshman year.
And you were a walk-on?
Yes.
How difficult was that? I mean, coming from Toledo, and then as a walk-on in an SEC school.
It was very difficult because I wasn't really used to, just coming into a new school and starting all over, and Toledo was hard enough because, you come in as a freshman out of high school, and the adjustment is very, very big, and but Mississippi State was a big change culture-wise and speed-wise. I mean, there was a difference between, the SEC, of course. It was very different.
All right, after your first mini camp with the Cardinals, what was going through your mind? Because, I mean, you got Larry Fitzgerald, you got Anquan Baldwin, they used a high draft pick. I know they do Seth Bresson and kind of made him strides. What was it like for you mind-wise? What was going through your mind after that first mini camp?
Well, it's amazing. You think about that stuff off the field, but right when you get on the field, it's just football. And you don't even think about that. Like, you may see these guys walking around and say, oh, that's so-and-so. But once you step on the field, you don't pay attention to any of that, and you're just trying to make plays and do everything you can to show the coaches that you want it, and you're willing to do whatever it takes.
When you look at yourself, I mean, you're a guy with speed, you run great routes. Just talk about your upside, what you bring to the team.
I feel like you said, I feel I run great routes, and I'm smart. I'm trying to get this offense down, and it's coming slowly, but I'm getting it, and just quickness, and plus I can play a lot of special teams too. Whatever they want me to do, I'll do. So.
How anxious were you to get up the Flagstaff for your first NFL training camp? And is it everything you thought it would be?
Oh yeah, I was very anxious. We had 2 weeks off, or about a week and a half, and it was hard for me to even enjoy myself. I just wanted to come up here and get started, play football. But it is everything I expected it to be. Getting tired pretty quick, but the weather is beautiful, and I didn't expect that. But
now, where do they have you playing? Are you playing in the slot? You playing on the end? Where do they have you playing here?
Yeah, they have me at all 4 positions, just rotating in, and of course on special teams I've been working hard, but yeah, just rotating in, pretty much in the slot, but sometimes I go X and Z. So.
Talk about playing on teams, because in this league, if you're that 4th or 5th or 6th receiver, you got to be able to play on teams. Just talk about playing on special teams.
It's something that I want to do. I feel like I can help the team out, and like I said, whatever they ask me to do, I'm going to do it, and hopefully I can help the team out, and we can win some games. And special teams, whether it's at gunner or holding up the gunner or kickoff, kick return, whatever it is, I'll do.
I watched you on special teams as a gunner, and you basically you got through, and I mean you beat 2 veteran guys. I mean that had to make you feel pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I just keep working hard and see what happens.
Have they talked to you about a possible role in this team? I mean, what are the coaches? What kind of feedback are you getting back from the coaches?
Oh, they just, they don't really talk about that. They just, you make a good play, and they're always correcting you. Coach Miller is always staying on me about, the details, and that's what's most important, and that's what I got to get down on, the details. And, Coach Wisenhunt, too. Like yesterday, I had run a seam read, and I was too far over, just little stuff like that. And, once I get that down, then I'll be good.
How much have you been able to pick up from a guy like Larry Fitzgerald?
Oh, man, I picked up a lot. And him and Anquan, even though he hasn't really been out there for the OTAs, but just they're amazing guys, all of them, all the receivers, because, you have a question, you never expect them guys to want to help you out like they do, and especially Larry, like just his big play mentality and how he makes big plays, it just makes you want to make the big play, and if you do something wrong, they're always there to try to help you out.
Do you feel like when the preseason starts that you're going to have to make plays to convince people that you belong and you can also play in the National Football League?
Oh, of course. I believe I'm always going to have to make plays to prove, it's every day your job's on the line, and every day I'm going to treat it like it's my last day. So.
Family-wise, everyone excited? Everyone curious to see how you're doing?
Oh, yeah.
You making those calls every night?
Yeah,
checking in?
Not recently. Been pretty busy, but just my mom, my dad, and my whole family have so much support back at home, and I miss them a lot. But
now they're going to get a chance to see you play on ESPN a week from today.
Yeah,
you got to be looking forward to that. You're playing the Saints on ESPN.
Yeah.
Man, that's big time.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, body-wise, how do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I've been getting in the ice tub, trying to take care of my body, get proper sleep, and just everything you do during training camp, and trying not to get behind, trying to watch some of these veterans, take care of their body. And I feel pretty good, though, a little sore, but...
All right, last question. What surprises you about playing at this level? Is it the business side of it? Is it the daily grind? I mean, you only could be on the field for 2 hours, but you spend a lot of time in the classroom, a lot of time in meetings, a lot of time preparing. What's been the biggest adjustment for you?
I would have to say there's a few adjustments. Probably the biggest would be the speed of the game, definitely. And then second is the business side. Everything is very, you're always getting critiqued. And like I said, it's always about the details. And I was used to it because Coach Krim, of course, coached in the NFL, but not, it's a little different. It's not college, it's the NFL. So.
Well, a lot of people are rooting for you. So you keep up the good work, and I appreciate your time. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Keep it up, all right?
Okay, I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you. It's a good story.
Appreciate it.
All right, buddy. You take care.